Ukraine's another loss, as their second column was ambushed by Russia. It's day 906 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from the Sumy front. It is now evident that Ukraine's first group of their main forces are now stuck, as Russia has strengthened its defense. Since our last report, they were only able to improve their positions in a few areas. Their major change came from Sudzha, where they improved on their recent success. In our previous report, we saw how Ukrainian forces were able to take the highway intersections and the western part. Since then, they have improved their positions in two directions. According to the report, they started attacking the remaining parts of the city, and also launched attack towards Martynovka. They thought, as Russia's defense at the highway intersection had fallen, this would have weakened their defense at Maryinka. However, it turns out that was not the case, because the Russians repelled all their attacks and did not allow them to gain a foothold. However, they were able to take Mikhalovka under their control. In addition, they completed the capture of the remaining part of the city. Now little south at Bakhmut, they recently launched an attack eastwards. Even though it is open field, this flank is very important for Russia, as they recently lost the control of the city, after defending very strongly against several Ukrainian brigades. However, if they are able to protect this flank, and not allow Ukrainians to advance further, they, when launching the counterattack, could recapture the city more easily. But if they lose this flank, recapture of the city will be slow and hard. And Ukraine knows this. They, along with fortifying the city, have also launched attacks from Martynovka. It was reported that they were able to take Konopelka under their control. But it seems like the battle is not over. According to the latest report, Russian forces were seen attacking Ukrainians near the village. So it seems like they also understand the importance of this flank. Now at Trasa, this area continues to remain a gray zone. However, in the village itself, it was reported Russian forces have once again regained full control of the village. Similar things happen near Malaya. According to the many Russian sources, Russian forces have taken full control of Nikolaevka and Malaya. It was confirmed, as Ukrainian forces were seen shelling Russian positions in the village itself. Now in this huge area, things get so much interesting and complicated. As we know, Ukraine, after unable to advance from Malaya, started advancing from Leonidovo. However, it seems like they are finding it almost impossible to advance from there as well, as once again the Russians destroyed their equipment near Kauchuk. Seeing that Russian resistance in Kauchuk was very high, and it was almost impossible to advance further, they decided to bypass the village from the west. However, to their surprise, that was a bad decision. According to the report, a big Ukrainian column started advancing northwards by bypassing the village from the west. When advancing through Safanovka, Russian forces started attacking the column from several directions. It was a close-range ambush, and the Ukrainian column drove right in. It was reported most of the column was destroyed and damaged. Recently, photos of the aftermath were shared, in which we can see destroyed and damaged Ukrainian armored vehicles. However, I think this column did not come from Leonidovo, but came from this area instead. Recently, a Ukrainian armored vehicle was destroyed near Zhuravli by a Lancet drone. It seems like when attacking along these open fields, their vehicles are being spotted by Russian forces early on, so this time they decided to launch the attack from another axis. However, many people continue to believe this area is under Ukrainian control, as we keep seeing Ukrainian forces near Kauchuk. From this you can see Ukraine's first wave of their main forces are stuck, and are no longer able to sneak past the Russian defense, and are forced to attack head-on. However, this does not mean Russian defense has become stronger in all areas. But it seems like Ukraine will have to decide whether to send their second group from the main forces into the offensive, or wait for the Russian counterattack. However, from recent activity, it seems like they might send their second group. To prevent Russia from strengthening its defense, they have started destroying bridges around this front. However, Russia is using this to destroy Ukraine's best equipment. Recently, they were able to destroy 2 Ukrainian HIMARS launchers near Sumy. No, these were not decoys, as we saw them launching rockets before the Russian strike. In addition, a couple of Patriot air defense launchers were also struck. However, it seems like this could have been decoys. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.